It's a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
no thanks. I'm good. Nope. I can only deal with him for so long.
So can
Listen,
I. He's a piece of shit, dude.
and it's got to be an hour long too. Cripes.
It does. It is an hour, yeah. But
Cripes.
anyways,
Okay.
hello everybody. As I desire, I'm here with the one and only Spectre 799. I guess that doesn't mean he's not the one and only, but whatever. But we are here, piece of
Yes.
shit, dude,
And
to
okay.
make him cry because he wanted to play bingo. Well, I wanted him to play bingo. I guess is a better way of putting
I
it.
think it would. I thought it would be interesting.
I like the stakes. I mean, it's not really a. If you lose,
Yeah.
oh wow, you got to react to a goober.
Oh no, the horror.
Oh dear. I just like to hold over the fact that I'm undefeated. I'll probably lose today. I don't give a fuck.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not good. I'm not easy with. I'm not good at bingo, so we'll see.
It is legitimately all whatever the fucking generator is. That
Well,
is
yeah.
all it is. All right.
Alrighty.
Let's make this fucking bingo thing before we
Yeah.
before Gara throws a temper tantrum that he still can't play against me because I fell fucking asleep.
Well, he was trying to get you earlier. He was trying to get you to play earlier.
I passed the fuck out. I was
Rip.
in bed.
Rip.
Ooh, we still have the Karen images.
Yeah, I saw that. And yeah. It's no worries.
Oopsies.
Okay.
Sorry, listening to Karen, I have to give him the Karen hair. It's
No, you're fine. No, no, it makes total sense to me.
I think I'm gonna start doing that when I make videos on him too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fair enough.
He's gonna bitch. All right, where is SaltContent?
Okay.
There we go. Before we start, okay, let's start making this.
Yes. Okay.
list.
Let me.
I'm gonna take that off so you don't get any ideas.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Let's see here.
I have the thing. You don't have to worry about it. I make it here, right on screen, and we basically discuss what we want. Eyes, squinty eyes.
Yeah.
Squinty eyes. That's a given.
So am I? Do I do that as well?
No, I'm making it.
Oh, you're making your own. Okay.
I'm making it, and I'm gonna give you one of the generators. Generated number.
I see.
You choose a number, because that way it's not a pre-generated thing.
So that each of ours are different.
Mm-hmm. They're just the same. They're the same like words, but yeah, it's completely different locations. It's really nice. It's free.
Nice. Okay.
Foggy glass. No. Moldy glass of water. Moldy water.
I kind of had a similar idea.
If we see the Pikachu at all.
That'd be interesting if we did. Hold on. Let's see.
He stopped using it after we made fun of him for it.
After
I said that he snuggled up to it and made out with it. He
cripes.
Completely stopped talking about it. Metacritic.
Let's see.
If he uses that at all.
I had one for game journals.
Yeah, we'll write game journals. That's a good one.
Journos, yeah. And then I also did Elden Ring as well.
We're gonna put Elden Ring and Elden Ring Night Ring.
Night Rain, yeah.
Because that is his new game to cry about.
Yep.
Game.
And then
oh, how does he say it? He said, "We're just gonna write down journals."
Political tangent.
Politics. If he says anything about it, says a slur at all.
That he doesn't do it that often, but when he does, it catches you off guard. When he does it, it
When he
catches you
does
off
it,
guard for sure.
it's a long one. The quote, the reality is all the fucking time. It's driving me insane. He says reality at all, I'm losing my sanity. I just can't. Switch to better.
I did one where it's like he always says that it isn't true.
Nothing is true, apparently.
Yeah.
Mario Kart World.
That's another bad one. That's not a bad one.
Yeah, it's the newest game that
All right, I think I already have mine set up.
Just tell me what you want. I'm gonna name it.
Oh, I like I said, I've got pretty much set up. Like what you had is kind of similar to what I have.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna make it, and then I'm gonna give you a number to choose from. That way, it's not.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I've said like 3 times
I'm sorry, my bad.
now.
I'm slow.
I can
My
tell. No,
bad.
I was kidding.
um, let's see. We can also do. See if
Princess.
maybe Witcher gets brought up.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Maybe Witcher gets brought up
Let's
because
put Witcher
he.
3 and Witcher 4 because they're two completely
Yeah,
different
Witcher
games.
3 and 4. Yeah. Um.
If
What's
I
in?
feminist. Let's
Mm,
just say sexist. If he's sexist at all, which you know he's going to.
sure. Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. Baldur's Gate.
BG3. I doubt it. He's really not been talking about it.
He really hasn't. Probably not. Yeah.
Legend of Zelda.
Yes. Yes. Zelda.
That was funny when he
Maybe.
tried to state that Breath of the Wild outsold it, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
Witcher 3 sold double it. So
Yeah. I think it sold like what?
Breath of the Wild, which
60
is the
million. That's
most
right.
sold Legend of Zelda, was 30 million, and Witcher 3 is 60.
I was gonna say 6 million, 60 million. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's crazy to think about.
We'll put Cyberpunk 2077. Real gamers. Oh God.
That every time he says this, I want to throw up.
Pretendos.
Pretendos, yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
If we were covering Warhammer, I would put Seas.
I was gonna say, yeah, yeah, but he rarely ever mentions.
Oh, it's because he got his fucking shit flamed for it. That's why.
Well, yeah, because when you do that, you piss off the Warhammer 40K community.
Yeah.
And they are not one to be pissed off on.
Plays with his hair at all. He's gonna do it.
You know what's funny? I've only seen him do that like once or twice.
Long pause.
Oh yeah, like dial-up internet.
Yeah, if he just sits there and for like 3 minutes, I'm gonna lose my shit. Coping and seeing if he says that at all.
Coping and seething, yeah, or gigantic cope is another one.
We'll just put cope as a whole.
That works, yeah, yeah.
If he says that dumbass shit, I swear to God.
What is it like that bad?
Quote to me. To me.
To me.
Reality.
Actually.
Haunting smile.
Oh, dude, his smiles are horrifying.
Dude, I'm telling you, it scares
dude,
the
they're
shit out
scary.
of me.
Dude, his smiles are weird, bro.
It's like he smiles like you did as a kid, where you're just trying to make your teeth as big as possible.
Yeah.
But he's also squinting his eyes and like,
yes,
it's so fucking.
It's so scary,
God.
bro.
You want to know what's funny?
Brother.
All right. So that's that. Now you just got to. All right. So that's 30 cards we generate. Now,
okay.
You tell me a number between 1 and 30 that you want. Because I'll choose mine after.
I'm gonna go lucky number 7.
All right.
That's my lucky number.
Oops, that is wrong. I need to copy link. There we go.
Lucky number 7.
It has been DM'd to you. I love this
Let me
website,
see.
dude. It's really nice.
Oh, I see it. Okay, hang on. Let me copy the link.
I'm going to go 9 plus 10, 21.
Someone had to make the joke.
You're damn right. Figured it should be the guy who was so damn stupid he decided to make this. I made a dude who doesn't even like streaming or recording to YouTube come back to YouTube for it.
Maybe, yeah.
That's what Wheaties does. He does not like recording anymore. He just gets,
Really?
like,
Okay.
he has not. So he used to record a lot on his old channel, which almost all of the fucking uploads are deleted. And then he made his new one. And now he still talks on his old one, but he made his new one, and he's made 3 whole videos, and one of them is making fun of Harmon Smith because he lost at bingo.
Because he lost the bet, yeah. Fair.
Oh god, this is gonna fucking suck.
Yeah, here we go.
All right. Elden Ring Night Rain. Are you ready?
Sure.
I said, "Oh, yeah." All right.
Well, that sure didn't take long.
Let's do this.
Oh, here's the haunting smile. All right, that's oh god.
Right off the bat.
Squinting eyes.
Wait, can I see?
Squinting eyes.
Do you have the screen shared?
Oh shit! Yeah, I apologize.
No worries, brother.
I did make a boo boo. You're right.
You're good, bro. Okay, so squint. So smile.
Yeah, haunting smile and his squinting eyes because it's all the time with this dude.
Smile and then squinty eyes.
Where's his squinting eyes? Boom. That's 2 in a row. Uh-oh.
So far, so good.
Elden Ring, Witcher 4, and nothing is true, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
That's crazy.
Elden Ring is already a played out.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring mention. Yep. Well, that was quick. That was an easy one. That was an easy win. That was an easy win.
Oh, he's smiling again. It's so fucking scary.
And then did he say Night Rain as well?
And he just said Elden Ring is already a played out, is what he said.
Okay, just making sure.
Stale and derivative IP. You know.
Stale and derivative. Okay, buddy. Sure.
It's shocking, you know, how many Elden Ring releases we've had over the past 3 years. We
had Elden Ring's DLC, and then Night Rain.
That's it. It's not that, like, brother. You make it sound like we got the same, like we got new sequels every time, brother. Come on now.
Elden Ring sold 30 million units. It's the most sold From Software game ever. And then we had
bigger
Night
than
Rain,
all of their games combined, which is
sold
crazy.
3 million in one day. So
yeah,
I mean that's a bigger success than Princess Peach Showtime.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
And Mario and Luigi Brothership. You know, these games that you try to state that are fucking amazing, in your opinion.
Right.
Hell, it's even more than your Xenoblade. Sorry, Blast.
I think Xenoblade, yeah. I was going to say, yeah, Xenoblade, that's...
Xenoblade as a series has sold 7 million units.
That's crazy.
That is terrible.
That's
that's
unfortunate.
The original release, which was...
Yeah, the original release was fantastic.
Boring.
No, I wouldn't say so.
It's legitimately the game that I got people to start liking From Software games for.
Same. My best friend, he doesn't play Souls games very often. Like, he's never played a Souls game in his life, and his first game was Elden Ring. And then he played Dark Souls 1.
Wheaties does not like From Soft games. He does like Elden Ring, and he does like Dark Souls 3.
Wow.
Because they're the most forgiving out of all of them.
Yeah, Elden Ring really is like the most forgiving.
It is. It's super. It is the easy. I always tell people, if it's your first one, Elden Ring is the most forgiving. Just don't go after the Scarlet Queen. That one's not.
Uninspired. Just a rehash of a game from 2008.
What game from 2008?
I think he means 2009 because that's when Demon Souls came out.
It
Demon
has-
Souls was
Demon
the original
has
Demon Souls was
nothing to do with
2009.
Elden Ring. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I just woke
No,
up.
you're fine, dude. You're okay.
Demon Souls. We had that.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Then we had the DLC, which took 2 whole years to
Peak.
come out. Just
It's basically a full new game.
Yeah, it's a whole new game. I loved Shadow of the Erd
It
Tree.
adds 40 plus hours to the game.
Absolutely.
40 fucking hours, and it's only $20.
I think it took like 80 when I first played it.
I don't know.
It took me 80 hours because because it's so funny because before Elden Ring, I was not an exploration guy. I was one of those run and gun gamers where I would finish it and that was it. Then comes along Elden Ring and changes my viewpoint completely.
I loved Elden Ring. I don't think Elden Ring's like a perfect game by any means.
It's my favorite game of all time.
It's a very good one.
Yep.
so they could give us like a lot of the same boss fights and reuse a ton of assets with no.
What boss fight is the same from Souls?
So I can only count a few. I think what he means is reuse. I get what he's trying to say. Maybe that like some bosses in Elden Ring are reused in Shadow of the Erd Tree, but it's very little.
The tree.
I know Deathrite Bird is on there. I know the Deathrite Bird's in it. I know that there's a couple more. Oh, the Ancient Dragons are still there. There's a couple of them, but it's not like as often.
Have everything to do with fucking Dark Souls, their second most sold IP ever.
Oh yeah,
ever. It's not even close.
Mm-hmm.
And I want them to make a Dark Souls 4. It will never happen.
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom took 5 years to make.
Tears of the Kingdom was so bad compared to Elden Ring, though.
Really? I haven't played it, so I can't say.
So, Tears of the Kingdom, it's the same damn map with 2 new locations. And I don't...
Really? Okay.
I don't really like the Legend of Zelda games. I don't. I think they're really bland.
That's fair.
Especially
I
since
get
the
it.
weapons break for no fucking reason. It's like they're made of paper mache.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
No real at like this overly inflated price point, you know.
It was not wait a minute. It's like
DLC
hold on.
was $20.
Was it? Hold on, let me
Yes.
look.
It was $20.
Oh, it's $40 on Steam.
Oh, my bad.
That's not bad. Regardless, that's still not bad.
For fucking 40 hours of gameplay. That's more than fucking you're getting out of half the games from Nintendo.
Yeah.
I'd rather play that shit than the 2 hours it would take to 100% Mario Kart World for 80.
Oh, really? How long?
It's 2 hours. 2 hours to 100%.
Really?
Yes. If you were to specifically play the go-kart racing mode, you can get it done in 2 hours.
Huh.
Unlike everything. It's so fucking stupid. $80.
Interesting. Okay.
There's also less customization in this than there is in 8. Think about that.
Oh, that sucks.
Shadows of the Erd Tree, the DLC, was a massive disappointment.
Because you're too damn stupid to play it.
And the only reason why people would consider it a disappointment is that they suck.
It is a super hard thing unless you use exactly what they tell you to, and they tell you is so damn broken. You can use the tiers and become so damn broken you can one-shot half the bosses.
Definitely, yeah.
To everyone who's honest with themselves. And now we are on the cash grab portion of the
if that was the case, they would sell
if that was
skins,
a cash grab,
and
they earned my money.
If that was the case, they would have skins. There is no skins for sale. There would be
they don't
passes.
sell skins.
There is no season passes. There would be what this fucking moron. There's not even microtransactions.
No, not really.
So
that's what I was afraid of.
That's what I thought they would have at first.
That was my biggest concern, is I thought they were going to over monetize the skins. but they don't, which made me happy.
Oh, this fucking daft retard.
The Elden Ring hype cycle, because they know that casual gamers are not going to come back for Elden Ring 2.
Yes, they are.
I would.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I would. 100%.
I have.
I'd buy that shit and not even
Even
bat an
my
eye.
grandfather, who plays 2 games a year, said that he
Really?
will, honest to God, play Elden Ring, because I told him how good it is, and it's super forgiving. And I said,
And he was right.
And I told him.
Look at you.
I said,
Look at
hey,
you.
it's really hard, but if
Mhm.
you build your character how I tell you, or how you want to, via certain things, you will literally be able to just run through it like it's nothing.
It's very, yeah, it's not,
As-
honestly, my biggest challenge I can tell anybody getting into these games, play how you want.
Oh yeah, I always
Don't
tell
let
people,
anybody,
if it's your
Yeah.
first time though, you should definitely listen to people and how to build your first character.
yeah, I
Because
guess, I don't know.
If you
I
don't
guess,
know what you're doing, you're gonna get very overwhelmed, and you're gonna get just absolutely slapped.
yes, that is true, yes.
That's why I always tell people, the first time you play, watch a fucking build. Period.
At the very least, yeah, just try it.
How I recommend it. After
Mhm.
that, play how you want.
Definitely, yep.
First time, watch a build.
Yeah.
They aren't going to come back for the electric boogaloo. So what they're going
I'm sorry, the way he said electric boogaloo. I'm sorry, that was funny to me. You know what? Points for comedy on that.
Yeah. I think we gotta mark the reality, because he's just being, or just, no, where's the nothing is true. I just need Witcher 4.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think it's nothing is true. Okay.
Because he's just like, they're not gonna do this, they're not gonna do that, and it's just constant.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So
Okay.
I get a Witcher 4, I win right now.
Oh, cripes. Okay.
what they're going to do is that, like, well, we're going to have to incorporate multiplayer features. We're going to have to turn it into
There was already multiplayer features in Elden Ring.
Yeah, in the original games, and dating all the way to back to Dark Souls, like Demon Souls, they all had online features. PvP was a big thing for those.
You want to hear what he's about to say, and it's going to drive me insane.
Fortnite.
The only thing it has
there we go.
similar to Fortnite is the fucking shrinking circle.
Oh my
That's
lord,
it.
play a game.
It has absolutely nothing even close to similar. I should have fucking wrote down Fortnite. God damn it. I knew it.
We're gonna have to do this and this if we're gonna keep getting these 50-year-old boomer PC gamers.
Fortnite is mostly played by children, so that doesn't make any sense. Plus, you claim to be 56 years old.
That's the I don't even know if that's real.
He
does not look like it.
He has claimed it multiple times.
He does not look like it.
Well, I gotta tell you. He's probably like 43. Probably.
Max, like in his, I say 30s max.
I don't think he's in his 30s.
You don't think so?
I think he's older. I do.
Okay.
I think he's in his 40s. I think he's old as shit.
Okay.
To stay invested in the Elden Ring hype cycle, you know, like we're gonna dominate. Like,
They did.
They did. Absolutely.
Night Rain's not perfect by any means, but it is a very
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Like, that was the
Most of
mindset, is to, they legit believe that Elden Ring has the capacity to be like a huge deal and a huge brand, and it just
It is.
It is.
It
It
absolutely
sold 30
is.
million units. That's a pretty big deal. You fucking knob gobbler. And even on a game that is completely different, sold well.
Yep.
Like, they have never made that type of game. Ever.
Mm-mm.
doesn't. You know, the lore isn't interesting enough. The set
That's false.
The lore is
think-
fucking awesome. Hell, there's lore
Like-
on a sword in your inventory.
Yeah, I think out of all the games, Elden Ring has the best lore.
Yeah, I think it's
In
a
my
toss-up
opinion.
between Elden Ring and then the bosses of Dark Souls 3, just because of the Witch King.
Oh yeah, Dark Souls 3 is phenomenal.
Nameless King and Slave Knight Gale are my two favorite.
Oh, absolutely.
bosses.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, I know that Nameless King is very easy. I do. I
Mm-hmm.
get it.
Oh, no, I wasn't gonna say
fucking
anything.
love the lore of the Nameless King.
Oh yeah, I love
And
he
I think
basically
it's
is confirmed
such
to
a
be the firstborn of Gwyn.
He's the definition of aura, and he's super badass.
Oh, absolutely. Because I actually fought him in Night Rain last night, I believe, and I completely forgot his casual walk when he walks towards you.
He is the
So
definition of
good.
an aura farm. Like
Yep.
I love the dude. It's why I have a tattoo of the motherfucker.
Nice. Okay, that's pretty cool.
That's
Not
why
gonna
I'm
lie.
like, I'm gonna defend this dude. I don't care that he's not hard. He's not.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna
Mhm.
lie.
He's not that look, like at first I remember when I was first playing the game.
He's harder when
And
he's on the ground than he is when he's a dragon.
well, the dragon, honestly, no, the dragon's a little tougher. Mostly because you're just spending too much time trying to control the camera.
That's a good point. But
Yeah,
I was playing.
like
I had the
Mhm.
FromSoft hand. If anyone doesn't know what that is,
Mhm.
I'm gonna demonstrate it.
Yeah, go ahead. But yeah, most of the time I remember it is just because it was literally just that it's a first time experience.
It's such a stupid fucking grip you have to give from software games.
Yeah.
Such a stupid grip. You got the fucking hold like that. It's fucking dumb.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Where you have your pointer finger on the B, but you have the
Mhm.
others on the fucking triggers. So
Got you.
such a pain in the ass.
Setting isn't interesting enough. You know, the game just has nothing going for it other than the fact it's the video game
Oh god.
was popular when it came out. You know,
Yeah, that's how it works.
What a
That's how it's supposed to work, brother.
Oh my god.
it really is this decade's equivalent of The Witcher 3 because
The Witcher 3 sold
Witcher
60
3.
million units, and that's Witcher 3. That's ooh. Oh, you were
Witcher
so
3.
close. You were so close. For Witcher 4, could we be like if they're talking about the next game? Even if it's
Probably.
Cirilla.
Probably.
All right.
We'll see.
I just wanted to make sure.
the narrative when that came out was that like, oh, The Witcher, it's such a successful fantasy IP. Look at all
It is.
these animated shows and all
60
these
million units doesn't lie.
Just because its shows are not ran by CD Projekt Red at all and it's written by the one guy doesn't mean anything. This fucking knob gobbler. You know, I have a question here, Spec. I know you I think I've said it on stream.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna use the books as a lore point, how can you consider the video games canon?
That's a good point.
The books end with Geralt and Yennefer dying.
Yeah, because I never. Oh, that's funny because I never read the books.
They get decapitated. They die.
Rip.
Cirilla's the only one that's still alive. That's it.
Really? Okay. Okay.
these Netflix adaptions and all these
The
Adaptation.
Netflix adaptation sucked.
It's adaptation, not
It didn't
adaptation.
suck. It sucked. Well,
First
most
season
of
was good. Once Henry Cavill
Once Henry
left.
Cavill left, yeah.
But that's
That's when
because
it was
they
over.
stopped listening to the fucking writer.
It's that they stopped listening to the guy who knows his shit, who knows who read the books and
Well,
whatnot.
no, they stopped listening to Henry Cavill, and the writer had a lead thing for the first season, and
Really?
and they got rid of him, and I was like, well, there goes that.
Okay.
Right once I heard them doing that, I was like, well, this is gonna be really
I
shit.
see. Okay. Okay.
There's some fun stuff. Like I like the monsters, but
Yeah. Okay.
all these books, that the games were based on,
3 books. It's not all these books. There's 3 of them.
Oh, it's only 3?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there would be more.
There's big books. I mean, there's
Hmm.
other books, but the originals are 3. There's only 3 of them. Very easy to get into, but
Okay.
they are very detailed, just like the original Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Very detailed books.
And
can see
like
that.
the reality of it is,
Oh God, there's the reality of it.
Reality, which one is that? Where is that?
The
there it is.
reality is.
I see it. Yeah, I see it.
The reality is.
Mhm.
The Witcher is not a successful fantasy book
Fascinating take. Okay.
series. Okay.
Witcher 3 sold more units than every single Pokemon game. Not a single one even comes close. The closest one is 32 million units sold. Tell me again how it's not a successful series.
Yeah.
Okay. It's essentially known only because of the video game adaptation. It's
No. It
I
sold more
mean,
books
to be
than it ever
fair,
did games.
see, now granted, I only know it because
That's
of the game
because you're not
series because I never
Polish.
read the books. Yeah, because I never read the books.
Like I said,
so.
it's a Polish series. It is a
Mhm.
very well-known Polish series. It's the most sold Polish book ever. Ever.
Yeah.
It is very, very good.
Okay.
If you can read Polish, I fully recommend to read it specifically in Polish. But if
Okay.
you can't, read it in English
That's fine.
because the books are so good. They are. They're
Good.
fucking awesome.
Okay. I'll think on that.
Yeah. If you're a book reader, 10 out of 10.
I've been meaning to read more books lately.
If you're understand it, they are big books.
Mhm.
It's not like
I'm sure.
It's not like they're small.
rather like a
Oh,
Song of Ice and
I have
Fire
no
in that
doubts.
respect.
Song of Ice and Fire.
Why are we talking about Game of Thrones?
In a video
Only
about
because
Elden
of the video
Ring,
game
by the
adaptation.
way.
It's rather like a Song of Ice and Fire in that.
There has only been 3 whole games of Game of Thrones. 3.
And with a new one coming.
And all 3 of them are fucking mobile game. Well, actually no, 2 of them are
Well, we
mobile
don't know
and
about
one
the
was
third
Telltale.
one.
2 of them was
Yeah, we
mobile
don't.
and one was Telltale. Is it?
Yeah, and then the third one is going to be an RTS.
I am excited.
Yeah.
I am super excited. I'm gonna play.
It seems like they're going to be doing some interesting liberties with the franchise.
I'm gonna play as the fucking Night King, and I'm gonna make everybody bow to me. Fucking so excited for that shit.
Nice, brother. Okay.
In that
All
respect. Plebs believe a Song and
Plebs. That's funny. I'm sorry, I got a chuckle out of that.
So stupid. It's just.
Ice and Fire is a big deal. That it's some.
It is. It's the most sold book.
Yeah.
Outside of the Holy Bible,
Now,
it is literally the most sold book.
Now I wish George would start finishing his books, but that's another story for another time.
Well, he's dying. He has.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's got somebody that's already supposed to make the books after he passes, but.
Oh, well, now I feel like shit.
He's actively dying.
Well, now I feel bad.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough time to actually write. He's fucking going to. I think it's not dialysis, but he is dying.
Yeah.
Some hallmark of like fantasy literature that it's like.
How's it Hallmark? It's literally a story about everybody dying. That's not Hallmark, you fucking knob gobbler.
eShop games are more Hallmark than anything else.
You want a Hallmark game, you fucking think of Mario. There's your Hallmark. Fucking God, this. Ugh.
Really well respected in the community. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I would love to live in what kind of world he's in. Like seriously.
I'm telling you, even Southern Indiana is not this damn stupid. It's just him.
It's literally just him.
It's
That's funny.
just him. Southern Indiana is not that dumb.
Well, that I do believe.
The books are not finished. They're not.
Okay. And we all know this.
The
We make fun
Witcher
of George
series,
R. R.
if
Martin
you're
for
talking
this.
about George R. R. Martin, George is dying. If you're talking about
Yeah.
Witcher, those books ended a long fucking time ago.
I was gonna
So
say,
to
yeah, the
begin
books
with,
have already ended
like
by
there's
now.
some stiff competition in the fantasy genre, and plenty of people.
Okay, and people like games about Witcher and Game of Thrones. Two very, very well liked books. They are well
Yeah.
liked, just like a J.R.R. Tolkien's.
Yeah, Tolkien's work is legendary.
Which, if anyone knows, George R.R. Tolkien is a very religious man. That's why it has a
J.R.R.
bunch of-
Tolkien. Yeah.
He's a very religious man. That's why it's synonymous with the Bible. If you
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that I did
Super-
not know.
super easy to tell.
Huh.
Like myself,
Wait, did he say real gamers?
Real books writers.
Oh, real book. Oh, real book. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Because usually when he goes like myself, he normally says real gamers.
I think
before
he
that.
said real book writers, but oh god, this smells so.
That's
stiff competition in the fantasy
buddy.
genre, and plenty of people like myself,
Oh, plenty of
really
people.
don't
Okay.
think George is that great of a creator.
Rip.
Are you insane? If you've read the books, they're fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They focus on a few stupid ass shit. I'm not gonna lie, but he likes to be very, very descriptive.
He's very
Everything.
experimental. Yeah.
Of course, I'm streaming again. I said I wasn't I?
For a lot of reasons, not just because the books haven't been finished, and never will be finished, but like
If he dies, it will be done. It's actively being worked on while he's dying.
It's the same thing with when Mirua died,
Mm-hmm.
and he has like a close friend finishing the manga for Berserk.
Harmon wrote a book about PDF files. Fuck him. And then he made an audiobook and released it on YouTube.
That's crazy. The fact, yeah. I feel bad for the miserable souls that have to go through that.
he's definitely never going to be on par with Tolkien or Lewis.
You sure?
He sold more books than Lewis. Tolkien sold
Which-
more books than him because of the Lord of the Rings.
Lewis, that sounds
So
familiar.
Lewis is if I'm not oh, fuck.
As in C.S. Lewis?
I believe
Lewis?
so, yeah. I think it's been a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say, huh? I haven't heard that name in a long time.
But how are you going to defend Tolkien after you've thrown a temper tantrum and tried to state that his books are derivative and bad?
True. He seems very He seems very weird and backwards on his opinions on writers. Because wasn't he not just shitting on Tolkien a while back?
He still does constantly.
Yeah. So then, what the hell?
Yeah, Lewis is the person behind Narnia,
That's it. That's where I've heard it. Okay.
which is 1-to-1 the Bible.
That's where I've heard the name.
That is 1-to-1 the Bible.
My brother said the same thing. He's a religious. We're all religious. My family's
Lion
religious.
dies,
and
comes back again is magical.
yeah, and my brother, he's on his mission right now, and I guess he watched the original Chronicles of Narnia, and he saw so many similarities between the scriptures.
It's 1-to-1 the Bible. Yeah, it's
I see.
fucking amazing. I do like Narnia. But Narnia has not sold as much as Game of Thrones, buddy.
Any of
That's-
the real competition in that sphere. So yeah, Game of Thrones was the biggest thing on TV, but that does not translate to actually being relevant or important in the literary space.
it has sold more books than there were viewers on TV. So
Mhm.
what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's illogical.
I am finally happy we're getting a good game. We've had one game that I could consider to be good that was fucking Game of Thrones related, and that was the Telltale game. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think they finished it.
And that's kind of true for like Elden Ring as well, because people
Oh God.
really gaslit themselves
I can
in
hear
thinking
your
this was
heart
like
just like
some new
your
major
soul
gaming
just
IP.
dying.
I heard people like call this the most successful new.
How close are you to a bingo?
The closest for me right now, I'm 3 away.
New gaming IP ever, which was just completely delusional.
Can you stop smiling? It's fucking disgusting.
It's so weird, bro.
It's so disgusting. It scares
It looks like a cheese grater.
me.
Looks like a
If you like
cheese
think
grater
about
the
it for
way
2
it's
seconds, like the Elden Ring thing has like come and gone like a wet fart.
30
Nah.
million units. 30 million. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What is this?
And the game is on top 10 best selling games on Steam, according to Jeff Keighley on back when Summer Games Fest. They showed that it was like number 10 already,
Yeah,
and that was only in like what, 2 days?
Night Rain's really good. What does Dez have to do? I have to react to Harmon where I have the extension. The same thing that Horror and Hellfire made.
Oh, oh
Spectre,
no.
if Spectre loses, he has to react to Harmon for an hour.
Oh,
Make a
cripes.
video on it.
Like
Gotta be an hour long one.
it's just enough.
There's a long pause. All right, we're adding that.
Long pause. Yeah, long pause.
Damn you, Witcher 4!
Nothing burger. It's like the fart came from like a hot chick, right?
What? I'm sorry. Huh?
You remember how I said Princess Peach ASMR fart porn?
Oh, don't.
I told you.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
I told you. I told you.
I'm gonna throw up.
I fucking called it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hey, Nintendo Mail.
I called that shit so fucking fast. What is his face? What is this shit?
It's funny. This dude is a auto-generated freaking thumbnail selection screen, I swear. It's so funny looking.
Shit, Princess Peach.
That's
Leave
the
me out
only
of the-
reason anybody even like took notice of it, because
All right, I'm gonna ask you this. You watch Flash Gets.
I've seen a couple of his videos, yes.
How do you feel? I'm gonna state this. Doesn't Harmon
Okay.
look like the Lynx from the Lynx Battle Royale? Doesn't he look like the Lynx?
Kinda.
And his obsession for Zelda.
Yeah.
I just usually put Nintendo on it.
it was just such an anomaly for what it was.
No.
There's another
That's
thumbnail
Elden
where
Ring.
they
It's
post-
nothing special. It's nothing interesting. It's like the same slop we get from like other non-Nintendo.
What?
What? Huh?
corporations, but because FromSoft is like the From Software is like the big like
Hey, look, he didn't call it From Slop. He said From Software. What a fucking
Yeah, he
knockoff.
auto-corrected. Even
Oh,
when
good
he's
job.
trying to call them a dumb name, he can't even do that right.
Because it's too stupid.
thing
Brother.
right now. Elden Ring was put on a pedestal that it could not possibly live up to. And that
You know what? Fuck it. We're marking Switch 2 better.
At this point, yeah. Two
has
away.
become very, very apparent with the release of the DLC, which the fanboys made excuses for and pretended wasn't.
There is no excuses. It sold well.
Yeah, what excuses?
It was nearly Game of the Year, which would have been stupid, but
Well, yeah, the Shadow of the Erdtree being, yeah, I can agree on one thing is that
DLCs
Shadow of the
and
Erdtree
remasters should
being
be
nominated was
included.
ridiculous.
it's so stupid. So
It was
fucking
ridiculous. I
Disappointing
love
for the
FromSoft to
longest
death,
time.
but that doesn't count.
Continue to pretend wasn't woke, and now
Whoa, woke? So politics?
stupid. All
No.
that's politics.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
politics.
politics. All because it had Type A, Type B bodies.
Didn't you do that for Dragon Quest as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do know that Nintendo added that as well. They don't call you boy or girl anymore. Period.
No.
Mm-mm.
I think he did that. I think he criticized that with the new Mii Maker in Switch 2.
Yeah, he threw a fit about it.
Of course.
I saw.
Not a shocker there.
now with the release of the follow-up game, Night Rain, the
Night
full
Rain.
Oh, don't
identification.
pick your names. Ugh, that is disgusting.
Night Rain.
That is Night Rain. You are correct. Give me Cyberpunk 2077 in Witcher 4 and it's over. Well, just Witcher 4. Just give me Witcher
I just
4.
need Mario. I have two different setups. I have either Play with His Hair at All and Mario Kart World, or Tammy and Moldy Water.
God damn it. Just give me Witcher 4.
Of Elden Ring is now complete. Night Rain, for
Yeah.
everyone who isn't a complete and total shill, is a massive disappointment. It is the lowest.
Stop picking your nose, you fucking slob.
Good lord. We should have added that.
Oh.
With
Yeah,
how
but
many
stopped
times he
doing
does
it. He
that.
stopped doing it. Now he's doing it.
And now he's doing it again.
The lowest scoring FromSoft game post Dark Souls. It is
Metacritic.
Yeah, it's Metacritic.
Yeah, it's
so-
Metacritic. I got one more, and it's sexist,
Oh shit! I need two.
Which
me
I
and
doubt-
sexist in that.
which I doubt is gonna add. Which I doubt he's gonna do here.
Legend of Zelda.
I'll be
Real Gamers.
shocked.
Come on.
I need that too.
a
Actually, I
game
need
that
Coke,
defies
real,
all
real
expectations.
games, and
You know,
Legend of
they
Zelda.
took
What?
people played.
What the? Whoa! What was that? It's like his audio cleared up or something.
Is a massive disappointment. It is the lowest scoring FromSoft game post. They took people played
His
because they had nothing
webcam
else.
is giving up. First it was the black bar. Now it's not even recording his voice. He's just talking.
That's so funny.
to play on PlayStation, Xbox, or PC.
Oy vey.
Is there a Nintendo better? Is there, is that Real Gamers? Because he's gonna
No.
say Nintendo.
No,
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say so. No, if he
They
says
took
it
this
outright.
brand and they tacked on this stupid Duskbloods gameplay style on.
How is it Duskbloods if Duskbloods doesn't
Dustblood
exist?
has. Yeah, I was gonna say Dustblood hasn't even come out yet, brother.
What the fuck are you talking
Honey,
about?
are you?
Well, it's because it's on Nintendo, and Nintendo is it's the only.
You know
reason
he's
that-
gonna be extra critical.
Also, isn't Night Rain not coming to Nintendo because they're getting Duskbloods?
Not right now. Yeah. I doubt-
Do you know why?
Hmm.
They can't run Night Rain.
Probably not. No.
So
Well,
I think what they're
maybe.
I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna have
Mhm.
Duskbloods. I think that Duskbloods is the Nintendo version of Night Rain.
Maybe.
That's exactly what I've been thinking on. Check
I see it.
Klutzy server.
It's pretty
I'm
funny.
touching
I just
myself
checked it.
I mean, it's nothing's better than the fucking moo.
Oh my lord. Oy vey.
Hey pal, my eyes are up here.
Mhm.
To it. This is basically a beta test for what they're going to do with Duskbloods on Nintendo Switch 2.
I love that. I love he had to explicitly say it on Nintendo Switch too. I love it. That's funny.
I thought he said that they were gonna keep making games for Switch. Why no? It happened.
I think there still are. I don't
No.
know. No? Okay.
No. Pokemon Z is the last game that has confirmed PlayStation. My God, Switch. Jeez.
By the way, so if you're hyping up this game, like, please be aware that like the
That you have a giant ass zit on your fucking forehead. We see it.
Oh no, I see it. Oh, now that you brought it up. Oh no.
follow-up is
no.
confirmed to be a Nintendo Switch exclusive, but like
Nobody cares.
I don't plan on getting it.
And I'm gonna blow your fucking mind.
Mhm.
I bet you money it doesn't sell as much as Harmon's gonna.
Definitely not.
For. He's gonna be like,
I'll be
"Oh, well,
surprised
it's
if it
because
does.
It's on Nintendo, and Nintendo is better gamers."
I will be
Fucking idiot.
surprised if it does.
It's fucking gobshite, I swear.
like this game.
Oh my god. Out here doing the tomahawk chop from fucking Florida State.
Is clearly not as successful as the original release. You know,
Okay. And
Congratulations. No shit.
nobody's
yeah, and even
playing it.
then,
Nobody's
the original
talking about it.
release
The number
took like 12 weeks, like a couple 5 weeks or so to get 12 million.
Nobody's talking about it my ass. People are still
Mhm.
playing that game.
I might go after finishing a Night Rain. I might go back.
I found it funny. So I think I told you the story, didn't I? Or did I say it on stream?
I don't know. You'll have to
My
give me a
friend
refresher.
owns the biggest store in like gaming store in our
Okay.
in Indiana. He owns it. He runs
Okay.
it. He has sold on day one of the Switch 2. He sold 500 units. It's pretty not bad. It's about one.
That's not bad. Yeah.
That's one pallet of the 4 he had.
Mm-hmm.
300 of them he got returned that day.
Wow.
And no, he did not staple them. So it's not.
I'm
because it
not
was broken.
shocked.
There's nothing to do.
Right.
numbers are way down. The sales numbers are unimpressive, and like the difference.
We don't have sales numbers outside of 3 million units day one, which is the highest sold fucking
3.5. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it got 2 million in one day when it first came out.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
For
that's
a
crazy.
Full new IP, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not a new IP. It's Elden Ring, but it's Elden Ring
With a new spin
with
to
a
it.
new
Yeah.
spin. That is something that From Software has never made.
Yeah. And I hope they do. Honestly, after playing, I got 32 hours into it now. I hope they make more similar to it. Like they don't need to be multiplayer. They could be single player
I
as
would
well.
like to see
but
them
I
do it as Armored Core.
Armored Core. Oh, an Armored Core roguelike would be fun.
The difference in quality between something like this and Tears of the Kingdom is like
Zelda.
That's Legend of Zelda. Here comes Tears of
So
the
I got 2 more Real Gamers
Real
and Cope.
Gamers and Witcher 4, and I win. Either one of them.
I need Real Gamers and Cope, and I win.
Give me Real Gamers. Give me Real Gamers. If you're trying to say that the Real Gamers, I'm gonna fucking be happy.
palpable, right? Like Tears of the Kingdom is this massive, like 200-hour long experience with like.
So was Elden Ring.
It's 2 hours if you're trying to 100%, but you can actually beat it in 139 if you're not just fluffing your gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Like all these crazy new mechanics that weren't in the original.
Oh no, you can fucking force levitate stuff to do puzzles.
That totally wasn't from Banjo and Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
This fucking idiot, I swear to you. I don't know why he cares so much about a puzzle game that has a little bit of fucking fighting random things. It is a puzzle game through and through.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The original game that kind of like showcase, you know, why Nintendo is like the best at what they do and stuff like that.
Re-releasing the same shit, is that the best that they do?
My name is the Switch 2. I'm the best there is at what I do, and what I do is for kids.
Well, it hurts kids. They're getting sued for it. The magnets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because kids are getting their fingers stuck in between, and they won't release.
Oy vey. Of course.
Yeah.
Like Tears of the Kingdom is just a monumentous example of just how much better Nintendo is than FromSlop.
You're a fucking gobshite.
I was gonna say glub shitto, but I don't know if that would make sense.
Gobshite means an idiot,
Oh, well that I knew, but
but it's a
What is
funnier way
that?
of saying it. That's his disgusting moldy water.
yep, moldy water.
It's
Or
probably
whatever the
actually,
fuck that
it's
is.
probably like actual apple juice, and he's not using the glass, but he's still.
It's still weird looking.
Every time
I don't remember.
Every time he drinks,
All I need is to me and I win.
Spectre, look at me. How
Hmm.
the fuck is this drinking?
He looks like he's drinking out of a baba. You drinking your baba, little baby boy?
If you're drinking something, Harmon, you grab here, not here.
That's so funny.
Fucking idiot.
Here we are with Night Rain, they're equivalent to that, and it's like some Fortnite.
It has literally
Literally
nothing
the-
to do with Fortnite.
Literally, the only equivalence
Is the
is
circle.
the circle and dropping down into certain areas. That's it.
There's damage to Fortnite though. There's none to this.
Yeah.
Like bullshit, like this is what they came up with.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, it's a
fans
great
are not
game.
happy.
What?
Some fans aren't.
Some fans they're not
Because
happy because it's not exactly.
there is
a
fair
FromSoft.
criticisms to be
And
had.
there is a few. I do think
Yeah,
it's
there are
stupid that Duos is still. I think they just added it. Did they?
No, they're planning to add it.
Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
not in it. That's fucking stupid that it's not.
I agree. Absolutely.
Um,
Okay, yeah, because I don't want to queue
I
with one of my buddies and then a random.
and I don't give a rat's ass about fucking voice communications.
Me neither. Because,
I
like I
don't know
said,
why
I
people
have
care.
I have friends to play with, so I don't need to
Discord is
worry about
a
that myself.
Magical thing.
However, I do think that this is just me because most
Crossplay
multiplayer
would
games.
be cool, but I don't care.
Mhm.
I
Me personally, I just wish the fact that it doesn't have crossplay is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, it is a little stupid that it doesn't exist, but it is what it
Mhm.
is.
Yeah.
Casual players are not happy. Like
I'm a casual player of it.
My best friend is well, he still has yet to play it because he has his own Switch too.
Steam
I mean,
reviews
that's what
aren't
he wants.
positive. Like the only people I see like defending this game are people who really don't like the Harmon Smith channel.
What? Honey, you are not that famous, buddy.
I think he's trying to say that me, Gara, you, we're the only people that
honey,
defend
no.
it. Dude, it's a good game, you fucking gobshite. As a
Yeah,
matter of
seriously.
fact,
The only people
1 second. Steam database charts. Oh no, that's my Steam ID. Steam database.
Actually, yeah. Let's check the
Elden
Steam
Ring.
charts. Are you doing the base game or Night Rain?
Night Rain. 241 million
That's not bad.
for a game.
That's
that
honestly
quite a
not
few
bad.
People are not the biggest fan of.
In fact, I think the Steam reviews right now are currently at
75%.
77%.
75.
77%.
75.
Are you sure? Hold on, let me.
I just the database shows exact numbers. 75.65.
Oh, weird. Okay, because it shows 77 when I go to the store page.
Well, the
It's alright.
page is
It's no
usually
big deal.
a little bit lated.
Yeah. Which still isn't bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
who want to pretend that Night Rain is some huge, massive W
It
are
is.
people who hate Harmon
I'd
Smith
say it's a
or are
W.
We don't.
Well,
hate
yeah,
you,
because
we
you're making
just hate
videos
how
on it,
stupid
brother.
You are. There's your take.
You're making videos on it. That's how it's a W for us because you're sitting here.
Hey Harmon, I'll
Open
state
about
this
it.
to you. I despise how you're a fucking gobshite. I wish that you would use your brain. You refuse to do so. I don't hate you. Well, yeah, I do. You're a PDF file. But
Okay, actually, no. Let's see here. I have it pulled up here. Let's see.
and I don't like using
2.
that as a baseless claim because that's a pretty fucking bold thing. But you made a book about teachers loving underage kids.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You
Like
made
it.
5 videos
On Night Rain.
on Night Rain. He's made 5 videos.
And he wonders why people don't like him for it.
Mhm.
It's a fucking
He's
peculiar.
he's made 5 videos.
Bitching over
Okay.
a game he doesn't. Didn't he throw a fit over Gara? All right, so
He did make a video on Gara
he made
once.
a video
He did.
on Gara,
Yes.
all because Gara doesn't like him for talking. Dude,
I
we
think
wouldn't
he
make
did. He
videos
called
on
him
you
some
if all you
Mhm.
did was play your fucking Nintendo games and say how you like
And shut
Nintendo
up.
games and not talk
Mhm.
shit about others.
Yep. Literally, that's all you need.
Literally, you wouldn't be content because you'd become boring and dull. We would stop covering you. It's all you have
Yeah.
to do. But you're too damn
Yeah.
stupid to fucking do that.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter grifters like Grums.
Nobody cares about what Grums
Nobody
thinks.
likes Grums.
Literally nobody cares
You're
about
the
what
one who
Grums thinks.
follows him, though.
Does he?
Yes.
There's
Of
just
course.
it's kind of crazy how like the same people will act like Mario and Luigi Brothership selling 2 million units is like some huge failure, and
If you're
In comparison to Elden Ring,
if
it
you're
absolutely
comparing
is.
it to Elden Ring, it's absolutely is. You fucking imbecile.
That's the problem is that you shouldn't compare them.
It's why when you use comparisons, I'm going to compare 1-to-1, and it's always going to end up you being wrong.
Yep.
Always.
It's the same thing with PlayStation guys when they try to compare sales of Astrobot.
Oh, I fucking love it when they try to say Astrobot sold well. I go, no, it did
Balatro
not.
sold more, and it was out longer.
The fact that a fake card game sold more.
I love
it's
Balatro,
a good
dude.
game, though,
Love
yeah.
Balatro.
Yeah.
then we'll turn around and say Night Rain selling 2 million units is
3.5
In a day? Yes.
and it sold 2 million in a day.
In one day.
Compared to
Yes,
the fact
that is
that
absolutely.
Mario and Luigi Brothership, which I don't even know if it sold 2 million, has it?
Let me see. Hang
I thought
on.
it was 1.
I'm looking it up right now. Hang on. Luigi.
1.84. It hasn't sold 2
Damn, you're
million
fast.
units.
I'm not good at typing though, so
I build PCs and I
1.84.
I have 3
Yep.
degrees and 2 of them are in computers. So
Wow. And it came out in December, so for the last yeah.
yeah, that's why I tell you it's I build PCs. That's what I do, and I used to program. I have a bachelor's to become a game dev, and it was
Nice.
no, it's not. Fucking hate that. That was the most useless degree I have. I have more use out of my associates in computer sciences.
Oh, I see.
like some huge success, like completely unaware of the fact that like that Night Rain would have been like considerably more expensive to produce, and
No,
Not really.
not at all. It's just them reusing assets.
Not that that's bad.
It's
But it makes it easier to use.
It's just them reusing assets and then adding fucking abilities, which takes next to nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
is clearly meant to be like their big flagship thing going forward as they move away from the traditional From Slot formula.
Why would they move away from something that made them the most money?
I was gonna say, yeah, they don't plan to. They just want to add
All they're doing
more.
is making 2 different things to see what it is.
Yeah, because here's like think about it. You've got your traditional Souls stuff, and then you got your roguelike Souls-like mixes like a
If
Night
that was
Rain
the case, they wouldn't be making Armored Core because
and Armored Core.
does not
Yeah, I was
sell.
gonna mention that too. And Armored Core. That's 3 different genres under their belt.
Because Armored Core does not sell for shit. It does not. It's a great game by all means, but it does not sell.
Well, it sold 3 million, which was impressive to
It,
them.
it is
So yeah,
it is impressive to an IP that is very very niche.
yeah,
Respectfully,
very. I think considering the highest they've ever sold was like 500,000.
yeah.
Like Night Rain is like FromSlop trying to transition into like a new genre of games, and
Mm-hmm.
They're not transitioning; they are making one. Welcome to the world, you.
They're
fucking
creating a
genius.
new genre.
It's not creating. They're creating for their IP. Yeah.
they've completely failed at it, which is
No.
I wouldn't say they failed.
If
It was a
they're-
good first
If
attempt.
if there's 197,000 currently, that's not a fail, you fucking idiot.
I wouldn't call it a fail. No.
That's not what a fail is. A fail
Yeah.
would be, let's say, Concord, Mario and Luigi Brothership, Princess
Mm-hmm.
Peach Showtime.
Mm-hmm.
There's your failures. Oh, Xenoblade,
Unfortunately, on that one.
the game that you played falling asleep trying to say it was hardcore. That was,
That's right. He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
which is kind of my point about the company as a whole. Like, we saw this happen with Armored Core 6 as well.
Armored Core is very niche, and it sold
In
more
comparison to Souls,
and it
absolutely.
sold more than the games that you were talking about. So what are you
Let me
saying?
see. Yeah, sold over 3 million copies worldwide, and this milestone was achieved in July of 2024.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
game though. I like Fires.
Loved Armor Core 6 is great.
I'm just pissed.
I can't wait for
couldn't play
more.
it on PC.
I can't wait for more.
The audience doesn't want to see anything but like the typical FromSlop game.
What's the typical
Okay.
FromSoft game?
Yeah, what
Armored
is
Core
that?
came out before fucking From Software's first ever Dark Souls. That includes the.
Oh yeah,
DLCs.
Armor Core was one of their first flagship
It's the
franchises.
second game that they ever made. It's the second IP they ever made.
The first one I think was like Kingsfield, right?
Yeah, and they're never gonna go.
Yeah,
back to those
Kingsfield.
games. It's old.
Yeah, and they never went back.
When you say FromSlop, you don't think of Tenchu or Armored Core or like Lost Kingdom. Like,
What the fuck is Lost Kingdom?
Never heard of it.
I have never.
I know. I heard of Tenchu.
I have two, but they're known for Armored Core and Dark Souls. It's what they are known for. And what's wrong
Mhm.
with the company doing that?
Right.
you think of like Dark Souls because
Okay.
that's the only thing that like anybody really cares about.
I care about Armored Core. It's a great game.
Same. I loved Armor Core.
FromSlop doesn't really have fans. They have like
What am I? What is Gar?
Oh yeah, I'm so
is
curious.
Spectre?
I'm so curious.
What is Klutzy? What's all of us? What are we?
I'm so
I
curious.
want to
on
hear what you're
those
about
are.
to say. Say something stupid.
people who are obsessed with Souls because that's
We're obsessed with
that's-
Souls.
the trendy
Uh-huh.
thing to enjoy. But when that
We don't give a fuck about if it's trendy or not. We like.
I don't
the
care
damn
about
game.
I am the embodiment of not chasing trends.
I don't give a rat's ass about trends. I personally think that Fallout 4 is better than New Vegas, mostly because of the fucking settlement system. Fight me. It might be worse via fucking RPG, and that's true. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
But the gunplay is better. The graphics are obviously better.
Mhm.
And I love the settlement system with every fiber of my being.
Okay. No, that's fair.
It's a very, 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 very
I can't say because the only one that I did play was New Vegas.
4 is really, really good.
4? Okay.
I recommend it.
Okay.
Don't play 76.
Well, that honestly, you know what's funny? Since you mentioned that, I've been right about there's been 2 occasions where I've been right about a game not being that like something didn't feel right about it, There's
Yeah.
been 2 occasions. Fallout 76 and Battlefield 2042.
You want to hear exactly what happened to me as a 76 guy?
Sure.
So I pre-ordered the Tricentennial Edition because I utterly love the T-51 power armor. It's my favorite power
Okay.
armor. I
Mhm.
got the Nuka-Cola edition from
Oh, is
GameStop,
that the red and white? Yeah.
the one that had
Okay.
mold.
Ew, no.
So I had to return it, and I never got a helmet to replace it.
Oh no.
I was so pissed, and I'm still mad at it. That's why when people are like, "Oh, the
Oh,
game's better
that
now," I'm like, "I'm not playing it. You
sucks,
got me
dude.
fucked up." That game pissed me
That's
off.
crazy.
I'm still mad at it. I'm never gonna calm down over how mad 76 is.
That's terrible, dude.
That starts falling off, and it will.
Cope and see,
Well,
dweeb.
considering the amount of Souls likes that were announced at Summer Games Fest, I think we're doing okay.
The hell, just Liza P, which they even fucking shadow dropped, which was awesome because I love Liza.
That was cool. Yeah, that was
good
cool.
Game. Very.
I don't
good.
know if I'll go back into Liza P for a while, but
It's a standalone, isn't it, or is it just DLC?
it's its own. It's its own. I think it's a DLC. No, it's a DLC of the base game.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, yeah.
But very good.
When that stops being like as big of a deal, as more and more developers do the same thing they do but better, you know.
Well, some have already. There are some occasions where certain Souls likes are. They do aspects of Souls likes better than FromSoft at times. I've heard First Berserker Kazan and Liza P in particular are the first that people talk about when it comes to that. Neo as well.
I wouldn't say that. I don't know.
You wouldn't say so?
I wouldn't say that it's better.
Well, there are aspects that it does better.
Well,
It's not
there's
saying that the
aspects
game's
to
better as
every
a
game that's
whole.
better
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
when the game's older. I mean, it should
Yeah.
be better. That's
Mhm.
you know.
No, I get it. No, I get what you're saying.
FromSlop is not going to be able to stay relevant or compete, and I would argue.
You would argue what?
How are they not staying relevant? Whole new
They're
IP, 3
still
million units, bam.
industry giants at the moment. Now, of course,
They're already
that can change over time,
Oh god.
but we will never know.
well into that process. It's only a matter of time until like some competitor just manages to like surpass them with like.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Better
The
animations
horror.
and gameplay. Like
So you're admitting that they have good gameplay and good animations.
Like I
Good
said, First
contradiction, you
Berserker.
fucking idiot.
Like I said, First Berserker Kazan and Liza P are like the first that I can think of that people say is better.
I tell you what isn't. That fucking
You don't think so?
No, I said I tell you what isn't is Lords of the Fallen. I do not like that shit.
Which one? Oh, Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's good, but
It's fine. I don't hate it. It's fine.
it's kind of shocking, honestly. Like seeing games like seeing.
Can you cut out your fucking waste of space?
Seriously, cut your pauses, bro.
Like, come on.
Like a lot of the
he's done
early
YouTube for how
FromSlop
long
games,
now?
how they already look and play better than like anything FromSlop plays out because like
How do they look better?
What games in particular?
He said early From Software games. How do they
Like
look
Dark
better?
Souls 1 or Armor Core?
Dark Souls 1 and the original Armor Core don't look better than the new ones, and they don't play better than the new ones.
like their game development philosophy was outdated even back when like these games first came out. Like it's
So if that's the case, then how come they would look better? That would mean that you fucking idiot.
he speaks in circles. It's so funny.
God, I can't.
He
stand
speaks in
people that-
circles.
I
It's
can't
hilarious.
stand it when people talk to me in contradictions, because as an EMT, if you do this shit, I have to sit there and find out what you're talking about and what you're actually meaning, and it's such a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had a person state that, "Oh, I have a good heart, but I have a pacemaker." I'm like, what is it? Do you have a fake heart or do you have a good one?
crazy with how bad these games look and how they play. How so many people are like willing to give them a pass because like, oh, it's FromSlop, it's supposed to be bad.
It's not bad.
What?
It does not look bad. It looks better than every single Nintendo game. Every single one. I will take every single fucking From Software game over every
too.
single Nintendo IP.
Me
Because
too.
they don't even look even close. Not even close. Fight me about it.
And yeah, the copes are starting to run out. You know, like,
That was Cope.
Give me a sexist and play with his hair.
I got one more. I got Real Gamers or To Me.
I need Pretendos, Witcher 4 are real gamers.
like I've seen footage of Night Rain. I've seen like how it looks and what you do in it. Like, and this does not look fun. Oh, by the way,
Oh, by the way, what? Oh, this is. Oh, I'm so curious.
another thing I don't see people talking about: microtransactions.
There isn't any!
There isn't any. Because they don't exist.
You know, I'm
There is no
conveniently not
microtrans- they
seeing
don't
people
exist.
bring up.
They don't
There
exist.
is no. You beach whale. Smiley face, heart face.
Smiley face, heart face. Love it.
Up, you know, the huge thing against Night Rain that really should be like talked about more in regard to this game and like why it's a clear sign that FromSlop is about to fall off and become irrelevant.
Oh God, his face. He doesn't even believe his bullshit.
The way how he just straight up lie. Yeah.
He doesn't even believe his bullshit. His face is like, did I really
Like,
just say that? Oh God.
Like, brother,
No.
you're lying.
Out here like little Nicky. No.
Oh,
Oh, it's terrible. No.
It's incorporating microtransactions.
There is
They're
zero
not. There's none.
microtransactions.
There is none.
Show me a microtransaction. I'll wait.
Yeah, show me proof.
Like it's WWE Legends or something. Like, did they do this for the DSP audience?
Uh-huh. Okay, buddy.
WWE Legends is a card game. And it's terrible.
Like, I don't know what they meant by this, but like that's a very clear sign of just where things are going for this company.
So when you guys did the exact same thing with Mario,
Mm-hmm.
what happened then? Oh, we didn't do that. Yeah, you did. Look at your phone.
Totally.
App.
Yep.
Look at the phone app.
Mm-hmm.
It's microtransaction to ass.
Things aren't going
Or
well for them.
Pokemon.
Okay.
Their TCG or the Pokemon.
This
Go.
is like they are like some critical darlings.
But you sit there and just hate it on its Metacritic, so that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so now that's kind of null and void.
They have a lot of hardcore fanboys, but like that doesn't necessarily translate to.
Why does he always talk like this? This is getting weird.
Because he's autistic.
I am too.
I used to do that growing up.
I'm autistic too.
But that's-
I don't mean jack
yeah.
diddly squat.
Fair enough. Got a point.
And don't even say I'm not. Have you played?
I know. I'm not saying you're not.
Have
No,
you
no, no. I
played
don't.
Repo with me, and I just start singing in different languages.
Being successful.
That I do.
And I do think we are going
Or when I have conversations with myself, it's
to kind of see this over the next 5 to 10 years. Kind of like how what's happened to CD Projekt Red.
Oh.
oh dear. Here he's gonna say Witcher 4. Do it. Do it. Do
Or
it. do it.
Cyberpunk.
Right, how they were hyped up and worshipped, you know, when The Witcher 3 came out,
Yep.
and now Cyberpunk, like
Cyberpunk.
There's
okay.
Cyberpunk. Okay.
Come on, Witcher 4. Come on, Witcher 4. Come on, Witcher 4. Come on, Witcher 4. Come on.
and then like Cyberpunk was supposed to be this huge genre-defining thing.
It is. It's a very good game. Sold 30 million units.
I haven't played it yet.
Oh.
I have it on Xbox and I need to
Dude.
play it.
Dude, it is. You have a Series X, right?
Mhm.
They're adding mods. Like
Really?
mod
Okay.
support. They're adding mod support.
All right.
To
All right.
console.
Cool.
Like the next generation game,
It is.
and then it just completely failed to deliver.
No, it didn't. It's It launched really
Well,
bad.
at launch,
It
yes.
launched really bad for consoles. It did not launch that bad on PC.
It was still like for them, it's a horrendous blow.
They have a bad launch every game.
I know.
Every game.
I'm just saying.
I'm a FromSoft fan. Their engine sucks. Or not
Eh.
FromSoft, Night Rain.
Termina.
Project Red.
Yeah, CD. Yeah. Okay.
And like they've never ever been able to recover from it.
Well, they have a chance to.
They did. They recovered from it when the 2.0 update came out.
Well, yeah, but I'm also saying like they have a chance to even more when Witcher 4 comes out.
As long as they don't have the same problems, which I doubt they will, considering they're using a better engine.
Well, better, quote unquote.
No, it's better. It's not as stable, but it's better when it comes to it's not going to have as many bugs.
Ah, okay.
Like, so
Okay.
Termina is a better engine overall, but it's way much more of a pain in the ass.
I see. Okay. Okay.
This is coming from somebody who's a dev, so
You know,
Right.
like, and
plus, if I was to, so here's the thing:
Mm-hmm.
when you go to college and you're getting the degree, and I'm just gonna go on a little bit of a tangent here. You get a degree, and
Mhm.
your degree is in, let's say it's in game development. You have a bachelor's of science in game development. You have to,
Okay.
in my time, you had to work on 3 different engines. I worked on Source, Unity, and Unreal Engine 4. Now, you only have to use one, and most people are opting for Unreal Engine 5 because it's what everybody is using now.
Mm-hmm.
So, you use Unreal Engine 5, and then you get to a company, like let's say you were to get to CD Projekt Red.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to learn their new IP, their new engine, because this is what it would be. Learn their new engine, and you have timelines. If you don't
Yeah.
reach said timelines, you get fired, like that, because you are
Mhm.
way more replaceable in that industry. Not a good industry. I do not recommend it to anybody.
Fair enough.
It is not like it's all sunshine and lollipops and rainbows. It is not. It is a very cutthroat industry that will fire you on the spot and it replace you like it's nothing. You mean absolutely nothing to them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, people keep saying that like, oh man, Cyberpunk made a comeback, and that like
It did.
CD Projekt Red's gonna recover, and like they're just not. You know, it's been
No.
5 years now. They haven't put out shit. You know, all
They put up the DLC that was basically a new game, and they're about to
Oh, really?
release Witcher
Okay.
4, and then they're releasing Witcher 1 remastered.
Really?
Mhm.
I didn't hear about that.
Witcher 1
That's cool.
remastered is approximate. I don't know if it's going to be released before Witcher 4, but they are working on it.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty
they've
cool.
done is announced a couple more Witcher projects.
I'm marking Witcher 4. I don't care. He said, which means I win. You want a double or nothing?
Hmm.
If you do, you
Well.
have to make a 2-hour-long video.
Hmm. Well, because I don't know, because I'm extremely close.
I'm extremely close with Pretendos, Real Gamers.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's up to you.
I don't. Hmm.
You would have to get 2, and I would just need 1.
Mm-hmm. I know. I know. I'm saying I have one. I have 2 different sets that I can win in one of.
I have
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
exact
trying
same
to.
thing,
That's
but
what
I
I'm
just
trying to
won.
think of. Oh no, I have 3 actually, because I need either Sexus, To Me, or Real Gamers, out of 3 different sets.
I just won,
Hmm.
though.
I know. I'm just saying.
It's up to you. What do you want? Do you want to end it, or do you want...
Yeah, that's fine. I guess.
All right. Well, that's another victory. We are 4-0,
That's fine.
liberals. Oh, yeah.
I'm about to blow.
That was a good game though.
Yeah. That's why
I was a lot
didn't-
closer
I was
than I
not
expected.
expecting us to... Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be done in one fucking video. It never fucking happens.
Really.
Yeah. Ay. Well,
But I'll send you a screenshot. It was extremely close. Here.
yeah, let me see.
Yeah, let me.
I also want to see Gara's general because one person in my chat said two, so give me a few.
Give me 1 minute.
I don't see nothing. Sorry, I'm late.
I'm trying
I was
to.
doing stuff. I'm stuff. Oh my god, Raider. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Let me pull it up.
Let me see.
I'm
Show
trying
me
to
what
pull it
you
up.
got.
This is how close I was.
Oh shit, that is very
Look at.
close.
That's how close I was.
That's
I
pretty
was
damn
dangerously close.
Yeah. You needed to see that Pikachu so bad. You were like, come
Well,
on.
I had. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. I had like 4 separate ones that I was close at.
Yeah. Him being
4 of them.
sexist, real gamers, to me,
That's
Pikachu.
crazy. That was crazy.
Well, sorry
So
that
good
you.
game,
Yeah.
honestly.
I told you it's bingo it's actually quite fun because it's just us making fun of him, basically making a salt video.
Yeah.
But I am gonna at your fucking I forgot how to at your channel. 1 second, I gotta go find it.
All right.
$7.99.
On the
There we
plus, y'all get more content out of me.
Finally, Jesus.
Listen. Listen. My school is kicking my ass.
What are you going for?
Business.
Understandable then.
Yeah.
Are you going for Bachelor's of Science or Bachelor's of Arts? Are you going for your
One
Bachelor's or
away.
Associates?
I don't know yet. I'm kind of just I'm wanting to focus on getting the certificate degree first. It's because the school that I'm doing, it allows me to get a certificate, which allows me to be able to get jobs in the field that I'm studying for whilst working towards my degree.
All right, we're gonna raid to the home. How do you raid on YouTube? Do you
I
know?
don't know.
Because
I have no idea.
I have no idea how to do it. God, I wish I knew how, because I would raid straight to Gara. But we're gonna go to Gara's thing. I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste that. I want to thank Spectre for coming out.
Of course, yeah.
And ganja. You know, everybody, your dick must be huge if you're subscribed to me. Okay, your dick is huge. It's the biggest. Okay, I just like